loading here. Let me see. I think that we are on live now. Just let me mute my browser here, and that's it. Hello, guys. Good morning. Good morning, people who follow us on YouTube as well. Hello, Jardel. Hello, Eder. We are here for our first English immersion of the platform in this Wednesday in the morning. So I'm gonna explain you a little bit about how Talk works. Talk is a platform of languages where you can practice and you can learn different languages such as English, Spanish, Italian, French, German, Mandarin, and others that are coming the next year. Something crucial about the platform is that we don't have a English teacher here. It's not a regular English class, so we are not gonna learn about grammatical part or grammatical expression of the language. We will just use the English information that we have in our minds, the English information that each one has learned so far. I just brought some specific topic to talk about. Today we'll be talking about the Christmas gifts, and I think that it's a good time for talking about it and learn more about you, learn more from your opinions and your experiences. Uh, I think that is a briefly explanation about the platform. We normally start with a self-presentation as well because, in my personal opinion, it's important to let our minds know that we are changing to another language. Okay, I think that's it about the platform and about how we normally start. And so let's move on and start with our self-presentation. So I would like to start with you, Jardel. Could you please introduce yourself to us?
Okay, that is my second time in the talk, and I'm very grateful about that because I got that opportunity for me, and I think study hard for improve my English. And another end, I'm I'm a data engineer and I work with technology, and I need to improve my English for my career. And and in my in personal aspects, I really like go to the park with my wife and spend time with my friends. That is so grateful. I'm so grateful about that. And that is it for now.
Thank you, Yardel. And I can see that you are so focused on your English improvement because you are here at 6 a.m. It's
Yes.
not it's not an easy time for waking up and practicing English, but we are here. So thank you so much, Yardel. And now, Eder, go ahead, please.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, everyone. I'm Eder, and I live in Belo Horizonte. I am uh, I am 36, and I have three daughters. I'm married, and I'm here on Talking Talk since November last year, and I'm trying to improve my English for the same purpose for Jardel. I want to improve my English to get a new opportunity and to get my opportunity uh, to for my new job. And I work with cybersecurity, and it's a specific area on IT. And yeah, I believe it's all about me.
Thank you, Eder. Finally, me, guys. My name is Christian Jimenez. I am from Bolivia. I currently live here in Brazil. I'm 36 as well. I am married, but I don't have kids yet. I work in IT area as well as a full stack software developer. As a matter of fact, it's why I moved here to Brazil. I found a job opportunity here, so let me see what else. I'm here as well because I need to improve my English skills. I would like to conquer my first international opportunity as well. That's why I am trying to practice English every single day. As well, I am trying to learn French here in the platform as well. I joined it to the French group the last year, and I currently lead a French immersion as well. So I think that's it a little bit about me, guys. So let's move on to our today's questions. So let's read the first one and try to answer that, okay? So I'm gonna continue with you, Eder, okay? So the question number one, what made Christmas gift meaningful and memorable in your opinion?
Yeah, what makes a Christmas gift? Yeah, I don't know. I believe because the Christmas that's Christmas time is better than the rest of the year. We have um we have love, friendships, and we have many feelings on this last month of the year. And I believe because it's something that when you give a gift for someone that you on a Christmas, it's because the most part of the time is your familiar or is your us or is a person that you who care about. So because of this, and it's memorable because yeah, we have more love, we have more feelings on this month, and we have close people that you give a gift on this part of the year, right? The Christmas time.
I totally agree. I think that it's not just about the gift, it's as well about the time. As you already said, it's about the environment that is created. I think that December is kind of a peaceful month and it's the most special month of the year. And as well because it's a good time for reflecting about the things that we've done. And I think that we give gifts. I think that the hardest feeling, the good feeling, is for the person who is giving, and not for that the person that is receiving the gift. So that's it. Thank you so much, Eder. And now, Jardel, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think and and the and the general aspect, the gift is so important for the peoples, and take a gift and or get a gift and is so good and more. I I listen about the gift and I listen history about that, and a man take a gift for other men. I don't remember that specific word, but um, I don't remember, but it that is the object. And when the man take the object, he says that object is so important. And when you when you see that object, you can remember me. And that object is a is a signal about ours and about our relationship. And that is so important for the peoples. And when we get a gift and take a important gift, for example, I can see about you or I understand you and I think and I can think about what you need, what is important for you. When the people mind about the important things for other peoples and get and take a specific present, a specific gift for that people, that is so important because we can't take a big present or so expensive with a present with so expensive price. The important the necessary is the necessity, I don't know that word, and most important is take a specific present about what you need. I think that.
Yeah, that's it. I totally agree. When you spend a little bit more time, maybe for finding a specific gift for someone else, I think that the price won't be the only thing that will be maybe meaningful for that person because if you if doesn't matter if the gift is maybe for kids obviously if you give them something so expensive or maybe something that they were waiting for example a PlayStation 5 or an iPhone something like that obviously for them for kids will be meaningful but with for us for adults I think that we the older we get the more we start valuating more the little things or maybe the meaning of that gift. I think that that happens when we get older. So thank you so much, Jardel. Let's move on to the question number two. I'm gonna continue with you, okay? So, how can you choose the perfect gift for someone who seems to have everything? That is a good one. Go
Yes,
ahead, Jardel.
that is difficult because when the people have so much money and can pay or shop everything, that is difficult. It's difficult to give the present for that people. But I return my last point because when you take a specific object create a relationship, for example, we can gift I don't know that word for when you put in your hand. I don't remember. You remember?
Watch.
Yes, a watch. For example, you can get a simple watch and say about that watch for the other people, and that is a significant about our relationship. Or you can get a simple things. I don't know other specific things, but I think improve or create a signal about the relationship and the gift, and that is a way for create. Oh, my cat. Oh, tomorrow and yesterday my cat uh, passed in here, and I don't understand the phrase in the class, and the people say about my my cat, and I was thinking about the English, how it's hard for to understand. I can't understand that specific moment. You can say in the YouTube video. That is so funny.
Mm.
But continuing, that is my explanation about the the perfect
I
gift.
totally, I totally agree, Jardel. And I, in personal opinion as well, it's kind of difficult, kind of tricky to try to discover or find a perfect gift for someone who seems to have everything. But I think as well that everyone has something that is missing in its life. I think that we have a lack of everything specific. So I think that when you start knowing more that person, you will discover the things that maybe he or she enjoy more. Maybe for a person who already has everything or seems to have everything material in his or her life, it's better to provide them experiences, maybe more time, a good time together, maybe something maybe that person have never done, something new. I think that the experience will be a good one, more than material things.
Mm.
Thank you so much, Jardel and Eder. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I completely agree with you with you and Jardel because when people seems to have everything, it's very hard to give gift. But sometimes I think like Jardel said, some gift that have a good meaning, like a book or something that you talked with the people, some part of the relationship, or some custom some custom gift, like I don't know, like a muggy with custom photo or custom message, and something like um, a custom gift in general, because I believe they have a lot of they have everything, but they don't have too much custom things, right?
Yeah, I completely agree. Thinking about that custom gift, I remember one Christmas that my older sister, she bought or she sent to make some Funko kind of Funko Funko Pops. She took some photos that we had with my wife, and as well the same thing with my brother and my sister-in-law, and all of the couples in my family, my parents, and so on, so on. and they created some Funko Pops with that photo, with the clothes that we were wearing, and that was so nice. That was so nice. And we still have that Funko here in my living room. So it's a memorable gift, I could say. And that's a good idea, Eder. Thank you so much for bringing up that idea to the table. So let's move on to the question number three. I want to continue with you, Eder. So, what are some budget-friendly gifts ideas for the holiday seasons? What do you think about it?
Buddy friendly. Yeah. Yeah. I believe it's like some custom gifts. Maybe it can be budget friendly and uh, yeah. Yeah. Let me see what. Yeah. Well, some maybe I try. I like to give, for example, for children, for my daughters, I like to give them budget friendly uh, toys, and because it's I believe that does not matter the budget, but the mean of the gift. And for adults, I believe it's better something for the I like to have something for home, for example, like a muggy or some uh, special tools to open wine bottle or to open beer bottle, or I don't know, something that I can use for home or for my car. It's a good thing. It's a budget friendly gift that I like to give, and I like to I don't know how can I like to receive, for example, right?
Thank you so much, Eder. And I was remembering one time that I gave my to my brother and my sister-in-law a gift for them all together, and I gave them a wall clock. But I think that they didn't like it because in Christmas I think that we normally receive a specific gift for a person, but in that time I did a general gift for that family that was just my brother and my sister-in-law. So since that experience, I stopped doing that. So I now I continue buying individual gift for everyone. So that's it. Thank you so much, Eder.
Mm.
And now, Jardel, go ahead. What do you think about it?
Yeah, and in concept, in that context, I think the good present or the good gift for the people, and I think I post in chocolate because not a general chocolate, because the people love chocolate, but the simple chocolate is not good. It's not a good idea. But I think, for example, I for example, the people give me a big box of the Garoto chocolate, or I really doesn't like that because well, if people get me a cacao show chocolate, I think I really like that because, for example, that is a simple present and no expensive with no expensive price because today in Brazil is all everything is so expensive. That is a problem, but the and that specific cacao show chocolate, we can get two or three chocolates and make a simple gift or in the shop in the chocolate shop I can get the simple gift with that and and share with the people because it's not expensive, and I think that is a good idea. But
Yeah, I totally
no
agree.
no garoto cacau
Mm.
show.
Mm.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Talking about that, I remember the last Christmas, my wife and I, we didn't have a big budget for going to Bolivia. As a matter of fact, we decided to don't go to Bolivia because our budget. We just moved here to Curitiba, so we invested a lot of money in that moving. So we decided to do not go to Bolivia, but then we say, okay, we have to go to visit our families. And with that travel, we didn't have our budget for buying gifts. And at that time, we decided to buy chocolates and cacao show chocolates. So I think that they liked it. Cacao show normally. Release chocolates with Christmas theme, you know, and they are so kind of so interesting. And they are not cheap, but they are cheaper than buying like a shirt or something like that. That was one experience that we had with chocolates, with cacao show chocolates, and that's it. So let's move on with Eder. What do you think about it?
About the number three, what?
I think that you already answered that
Yeah,
one, right?
I have already. Yeah, I have already
Okay, go
answered
ahead
it.
with the number four, please. So, how do handmade gifts compare to store-bought ones in terms of thoughtfulness?
Um, yeah, I believe the handmade gift is can be more simple than they start off, but they mean more consideration, the more thoughtfulness, because the people take their time to prepare, to create, and spend some time to thinking about what would be the better gift, and take is waste time, um, spend time preparing the present, the gift, and sometimes waiting for it because they need to plan it a couple of days before. And I believe in terms of thoughtfulness, the handmade gifts are better because uh, there are something that people use on this the time. When people use the time, their time to prepare and to plan this present, I believe it can be more thoughtfulness.
I completely agree because as you already said, when someone made something by hands, I think that it's more meaningful because that person spent some time and as well thought about what maybe would you would like something specific. So I completely agree. What about you, Jardel? What do you think about it?
Yes, first of all, I can share a little story about the cacao shows with you. And
Go ahead.
when okay, eh, and I'm married today, and when I get my girlfriend and my actual wife, my wife, and I don't know that specific word, but in the past, the first time, and in her house, when I go the first time in her house, I get a big box of the cacao show and I share with all peoples in her house. And really, they people, all people love me in that day. And I really think about that and I think, yes, I can get a big box of the cacao shows and share with all people because that is a good impression and the first impression is very important. And I really do that. And I remember today it's so funny. It's so funny to remember. But in that specific context, the question four, I think when people spend time to create a specific gift, for example, my wife make um I don't know the specific word in crochet that and she can create a crochet objects for example, the bags or other items. And for to get in the market, for to shop in the market is so expensive that object. And she create and she prepare that object. And when she share that gifts with other peoples, usually, usually women's love that. The women's love that because it's so expensive in the market, and I really think that is a good present. For example, in other hand, I really like acoustic guitars, and I have a handmade acoustic guitar, and the handmade acoustic guitar when you compare a handmade and a normally marked acoustic guitar, the handmade acoustic guitar is so big because really when a person spend time for create a gift to create objects and take and share with other peoples, that is so amazing. Usually in little things, because for example, the one people doesn't have so much money for to shop the expensive things, but that people can create a gift and take that gift. And usually I really love that because uh, the people care about me and the people care about other people's, and it's so important.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Jardel. And I have a question for you guys that it's not here in the list. Eder, have you ever created or have you ever made a handmade gift for someone else? Or maybe have you ever received a handmade gift on Christmas?
Yeah, like said, I have received something that, but it's not a handmade, but it's something that they create, like a muggy and some muggies. It's I believe the mug is the general, but I remember I received from my uh, I don't remember let me see uh, what the God I believe God chilled God chilled I don't remember yeah God chilled,
Hmm.
right. I received from my God chilled some calendar with her her photo. So it's a calendar that I had used it on the last year. And yeah, something specific that I write there because that is a photo or a message prepared for me. I believe it's not a handmade by the hand, but they created and they print or they uh, manufacture the gift for me. Yeah, I received it,
Yes.
and I don't remember. Uh, I've given a handmade present on the Christmas, but I have in sometimes uh, I give some gifts that I prepare by my hands for close friends, right?
Thank you so much. And you, Yardel, you already mentioned it that you received some handmade gifts from your from your wife. But have you ever prepared something for maybe for her or for someone else, for you, a family or for someone else?
Yes, and I don't know, I don't good for handmade things, but I doesn't have capacity for that. My hands is so, I don't know, grosser in hands because when I can when I when I when I need create with my hands, it's so difficult because I destroy the things. I destroy the things, really do. Yes, I need take care about my for example my acoustic guitar because really usually I make things in my acoustic guitar and that is difficult for me because I think, oh, I can't destroy, I can't destroy my acoustic guitar with that because I doesn't have a talent for that. But I need improve that skills. I need improve that skills for to create more things and share with my friends.
Thank you so much, Yardeo and Eder. So let's continue with our today's questions. So let's move on to the question number 5. I'm gonna continue with you, Yardeo, okay? What are some
Okay.
eco-friendly or sustainable Christmas gifts options? Do you have any in mind?
Eco-friendly. Oh, that is difficult. But I think sustainable Christmas. What do you mind about that? You can get the first response for inspiring me.
I was thinking about it, but it's kind of tricky to talk about eco-friendly things because I don't normally think about it before buying gifts. I know that
Yeah.
there are some people who usually do that, so I think that for those it's kind of easier to respond this question. I'm not sure if you either have any clue for us.
Yeah, I just think in food, some food like a cake or a grocery, like Jordan said. I just think about it. I don't know if it's eco-friendly or
Yeah,
sustainable, but I believe some food, some type of food, or some specific food for a region. Like you, for example, you were from Bolivia. Maybe you have a friend in Brazil. I will prepare a food from Bolivia that we only have there, and yeah, I believe it's something like eco-friendly. For example, in Minas, here in Minas Gerais, we have a good pão de queijo, for example. Maybe I will bring you some, I will gift you with a lot of pão de queijo. Yeah, it's just
I
I
was
think.
thinking about I was thinking about product made from or by leather that it is couro in Portuguese. So you know the leather things or the leather products made by the products made by leather, they are first of all are expensive, but you know there are another kind of material that seems to be leather. Maybe that would be a good idea because if you compare the price between a leather purse and that one that is not made by leather, but it seems like that, obviously the price will be higher for that one that was made by leather. So that was I was trying to do that to say that in my first answer, but I didn't know how to say coro in English. But and then I found here on Google. And do you have any clue or any idea, Jardel? Now?
yes, really, I mind about the because we can share we can get specific food, but not all food. For specific and I don't know eco-friendly, we can get a vegetarian food because when we use the animals in the food,
Yeah.
that is not so eco-friendly. But that is a good idea. Or in other contexts, we can get handmade products like a crochet, and my wife make crochet. Good that is a good eco-friendly because we use and simple things for to get that or for to create that.
Thank you so much, guys. That was a tricky one, but we did it. So let's move on to the question number 6. I'm gonna continue with you, Eder. Okay. So how can you make gift giving more personal and less commercial? What do you think about it?
Yeah, how can you make gift giving? Yeah, I believe yeah, as you said, as we said before, I believe the custom gift can be the most personal as possible because uh, it's something that you create and you custom at all. But there are some, for example, as I don't know how can I say in you can personalize only the not the product, but the, I don't know how can I say it in English, but the embalagem. You can personal, you can create a personal or a custom embalagem. You can give you can uh, put in a message, a personal message on the gift, and wishing, for example, New Year's, a good New Year's, and a good Merry Christmas, and good have a Happy New Year, or on a specific message, or something that congratulating for for the year, a good year. So I believe in a message on the gift uh, can make it more personal as well. And yeah, I believe that is some way that you create or custom the present story buff.
That's it. Thank you so much, Eder. I totally agree with your points, with your advices. So now let's move on to Yardel. What do you think about it? How can
Yes,
you make gift giving more personal and less
I,
commercial?
I really agree with you. And the other's words is my words. And because it's difficult for to get a specific present and more less commercial present because we have a big commercial market. And usually when we think about the present, we think, wow, I need go to the market and get a present for that people. Usually, usually it's normal for me. For example, when I think, oh, I need I need get a present for the people, I think, whoa, yeah, I need go to market, I need go to shopping, or I need go to a shopping center to get a present. Usually, we don't think, oh, go to other places or other more specific places for get a present, but other other kind of present, but more expensive present at a specific clothes. For example, we have in Brazil alfaiates, and alfaiates can be create a closet for the peoples, or or in my case, you can get me a specific handmade acoustic guitar that is so expensive, but it's a less commercial present, and I really think that, but less commercial is more expensive with more price. And yes, that's it for me about that thing, that
Yeah,
specific
I
question.
yes, for this question, I remember this. I like to give a experience for my friend, for example. I
Yes.
went to I went to a restaurant and I bought some drink that had there, and I like to I like to buy it and give for my friend. Like for example, that is here that is here in BH, a restaurant that they produce their own cachaça, and they sell this in a specific bottle with a good design, and for a long time for my friend, my closest friends, I give them. Uh, this cachaça when you are going to have a party, for example. Oh, I give to you my experience on the restaurant, and I would like to that you have this experience too. And I give, for example, some foods that I bought here in Belo Horizonte, like such a, a Germany. We have here some German restaurant that they
Mhm.
sell parts of food like joelho de porco defumado. I don't know how can I say it, but I bought it and I give for my friend. I like to give some food, right? It's a good.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, go ahead,
no,
go ahead.
I think about that and imagine when people share. with you. I will get for you a really experience or a restaurant experience. That is a so big present. I think that, and I don't receive that, but that is a good idea. Good idea to share with people. When
Hmm.
you can't pay for nothing, I will pay for you. That
Yeah,
is
well,
a
it's a good.
good
Yeah, it's a
idea.
good idea.
Yeah, and every
And
time that that person will visit the same restaurant, he or she will remember about you. That's a good one.
Hmm.
yeah,
So that's it, guys. Let's move on to our next question. So the question number 7. What are the pros and cons of giving gift cards for Christmas? Mm, well, go ahead. I would like to know from you guys. I'm gonna start with you, Jardel. What do you think about it?
after the last explanation, that is difficult because when you when you share when you when you share a gift card, that is so simple, they're so simple, and you don't need expend time for that. That is so easy for to get in the market and share with people. I think that is a cons about that, and the pros is I don't know. For me, it doesn't have a pros because it's so simple to get a gift card and to share with the people. But in other hand, with 1,000 reals or $5,000 gift card for me is a good idea when I receive that.
Hmm.
So if you receive if you get a gift card of 100 2,000 reals, it is not meaningful. But if you get 1,000 2,000, that will be a good gift.
Yes, good idea.
Okay, I completely agree with you. I think that gift cards they it seems kind of simple. It seems like the person who gave that present to you didn't take so much time for thinking about your gift. And it's kind of that person is giving you an amount of money, but it transformed in the gift card, so it's kind of the same. The only difference that you cannot use it in any single store. You just can use it in a specific store in specific for a specific product. But that's it. I think that meaning it's not that meaningful than another present, in my personal opinion. And Eder, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I see more cons than pros, on this because the pros is too easy. Give some gift cards, like you said, it's easy for us because we just buy and okay, you have the gift card and use this. But I believe the cons, mainly in this time of the year, it's not good because you first of all, you don't know which present the people bought with your gift card, so you don't know, and you don't know if the person are going to use the person will use this gift card to buy a gift, for example, or to spend with the bills, for example. It's hard to know, and these gift cards sometimes person buy something that yeah they don't have enough time to choose something good, and oh yeah, I need this, but I will use this to, for example, I given I get a gift card on Amazon, for example, and they want to buy, they will buy, uh, and they don't remember about that gift in the future, right? And I believe the gift can be something memorable and something good for the to remember of the person that give this. And a gift card, you lose this part because when you give a gift card, it's so money, and you don't remember who give you a gift card, and and the most important, you don't remember which present. Sometimes you don't remember which present or which gift you bought with your gift card, right?
See, I completely agree with you, Eder. Let's move on to the question number 8. We have more time for trying to answer our today's question. So, question number 8 goes like this. How can parents teach children the value of giving during the holidays? What do you think about it, Yardel?
Oh, there's a good question because when you when you give a present for a child, and everything moments in every moment we can share experience, we can share knowledge with the childs, with the childrens, and in Christmas or other holidays we can get specific presents. I don't know exactly present, but we need mind, we need think about that, and create more handmade present for the childrens, and I don't know, and teach about I can't believe no I can't thinking about that now, but I think after your response, your answer, I can get more contribution about that. Okay?
Sure, no problem. So I was talking about that question as well. It's kind of tricky to me as well because I'm not a father. But based on my experience with my parents, I think that it's important for teaching children. I think that the most important thing is teaching by the example. Maybe make them know that Christmas time is not just about receiving gifts. It's as well about giving. Another thing that it doesn't matter the price of the giving, the gift, sorry, but the meaning of that gift. Another one that I wanted to add it as well that there will be some maybe sometimes that your parents or your parents won't be able to give you something expensive, or they will give you maybe something simpler, or maybe some Christmas you won't be able to receive anything. So you have to know that lives work like that, and I think that this is something important that we should teach children, because there are some children that they think that they will receive that whatever they want because maybe the parents are giving a have a good time economically talking, so I think that it's important to show them those specific points since they are kids. I know that it's kind of difficult to for a kid to understand that, but with the time they will do it. I'm sure. uh what do you think about it, Eder? And then we will return to Yardel.
Yeah, I believe my I believe it's a good teaching on this time the year is yeah, I have two daughters and I want to teach them that the present really the gift really it's not doesn't matter for or just for me because they can give a gift uh for their friends or they yeah I don't know but for me like a father I want they be present, not they give a gift, for example. And my parents always they use it to give me a simple gift on the Christmas, but they emphasize that good in the Christmas, the better in the Christmas is to have a dinner on the day before and to have a lunch with my grandfather and my grandmother and with the family and the same table. And this is the best Christmas how can I say the yeah, the best thing on the Christmas times, right? The meeting with the family, with all the family. So today, my parents lived in the outside on here in Minas, but it's 4 hours it's a trip. It's a 4 hour trip from here, and in the end of the year, I don't give them the expensive gifts, but I always uh, go there and the day 24 and the day before the Christmas and in the Christmas, I take a time, a good time with them and the rest of my family. And I believe the most important part on the family is to be present, not to give a gift, right?
Thank you
And
so
I
much,
want to
Eder.
teach
And
it.
now,
Yeah, and I want to
okay,
teach it with my family because yeah, if my daughters in the future live in another city, I I don't want they buy for me, something on Amazon and deliver in my home. I
uh-huh,
don't want it. I want they with me
uh-huh.
in the lunch and in the Christmas, for example.
That special environment that is created on Christmas with family over there, all together in the table, sharing
Yeah.
some delicious meal. I think that's it's more important, more special. Thank you so much, Eder. And Jardel, do you have any other opinion?
Yes, I create opinion with your phrases, with your explanations, because uni the other say about the important concept, expend time. When in that context, we can get specific gift for expend time with the child, because usually in in that moment in our lives, I every day or usually I see the fathers doesn't have time for your children's, and that is a issue. I think that is a global issue because with the technology, the people doesn't have more time for the other things. We see the computers or the cell phones every time, and when a people get a specific gift, for example, a simple game. I don't know, a xadrez in Portuguese, but I don't remember in English, or other prize or other gifts for expend time with the child, with the childrens. I think that is a good idea. Jazz?
That's your deal. Thank you so much,
Okay.
guys. So we don't have any more time for answering the question, but it is time when where you can share a little bit about what maybe how the conversation was for you, or if you learned something new here. Just so briefly, please, Eder, go ahead.
Yeah,
How was it for you?
yeah, it was a good conversation because it's a new vocabulary for me, and I usually don't talk about this about gifty and Christmas, and of course I learned a lot of new words and a lot and I spend a good time to practice my English. And okay, thank you. It was amazing.
Thank you for being here because yesterday was my first immersion at this time, but nobody show up here, and I thought that it will be the same thing today, but I am surprised that Jardel and you
Yeah.
are here, and I'm so grateful as well for that. Thank you so much, Eder, and for finishing our immersion, Jardel, go ahead, share briefly your experience.
Yes, I really like that because, for example, yesterday I got a different way or different context about the conversation for that conversation, and today is very different. It is very good for improve the English skills, and
Mhm.
and I really like that, and I enjoying the moment. Thanks for that experience with you.
Thank you, Yardell. And I think that is the most important thing about the platform because you know you change the context drastically, but that makes you be able to handle that kind of situation in real life. That's the way that we improve our English. Acknowledge. And that's it for today, guys. I sent to you the survey link here. So if you have the time, please fill it up. It is so useful to me and for the platform. And that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in my next immersion as well. See you later. Bye bye.
See you later.
See you.